It's the worst. How do y'all feel about that? I mean, really, if you miss the turn, you just gotta go around. You can't just stop there. At the same time, that poor lady, she has a handicap sign on. In the end, dishing out road rage doesn't help. You piss the wrong person off, you're gonna get a lot more than what you bargained for. I mean, I've definitely had my fair share of getting heated on the road, and it's like, okay, what am I accomplishing? How am I helping myself out by getting so upset and pissed and honking at people? It's not doing anything for anybody. Especially if you lay on the horn and you're upset at someone and they get out and they end up being someone you would never ever mess with. It's just chill out. And I'm even talking of bikers, like, you know, I see those videos where someone cuts you off and you get super pissed, and so you punch out their mirror. I mean, I understand it's frustrating, especially because if there's a collision as a biker, you're on the short end of that stick. But at the same time, I'm like, they're not, I mean, unless they're intentionally doing that, which I understand some of them might, like, yeah, they're just some Class A jerks on the road who don't like motorcyclists, but for the most part, it's a genuine mistake. You know, as a bike rider, we understand our profile is a lot smaller. It's easy to go unseen. Other cars, they're looking for cars. They're not looking for the profile of a motorcycle. And so when someone makes an honest mistake and you get pissed and you break their mirror, I mean, what are you trying to accomplish? What are you proving? Like, how are you helping yourself out? So, okay, you're teaching them a lesson, they'll be more careful. No. Most likely you're pissing them off and you're creating this terrible stereotype for the rest of us. I understand that you need to, you know, as a bike rider, we need to raise awareness, and we want people to be careful when they drive, and not only look for cars, but look for bikes as well. But I just don't think that's the right way to raise awareness. And maybe it's just me. I mean, if someone were to cut me off, I would be upset. I would be mad. But I think it's better just to let them know, hey, you got to be careful. I don't think smashing their side view mirror is going to accomplish anything. In fact, it's going to piss them off probably even more. They're probably going to end up chasing you. Guess what? You're endangering your life, their life, and everyone else on the road. I mean, road rage is real. It's alive and well in America, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I have a good friend in Seattle who used to live in Seattle, doesn't live there anymore, but he's a close friend, and he shared once where he cut someone off unintentionally, cut someone off, and they started, you know, going at it in the road with two cars, cutting each other off and pissing each other off. They ended up following him all the way home. It ended up being a car full of guys who got out and beat the crap out of him. I mean, he made a mistake. He should not have gone home. But at the same time, you know, you rattle that hornet's nest, guess what comes out? And that's why I'm like, is it worth it? And I've met bikers that it's like, hey, we own the road. Oh, no, we don't. We do not own the road. Because if you go head to head with a car, guess who's going to lose? Not the car. And so to ride your bike around expecting everyone to yield to you, I think that's nonsense. And I think, you know, we teach students how to drive cars. We say drive defensively. Expect everyone to make a mistake. Expect people that don't see you. How much more so do we need to have that attitude when we're on two wheels?